this project reflects the current socio-political scenario of my country, where cows are more protected than women. And this is the outburst of what has been happening in and around us. And that is why I implemented the project in my own way. And this is a silent form of protest for me.
So tell us about women not being as well protected as cows, you say, then?
Yes, in my country, when it comes to cows, like, people are slaughtered and lynched in terms of like in the name of cow protection. But when it comes to sexual crimes and abuses related to women, we wait for 5 to 7 years for the conviction, or maybe for the result to come out. So that is what concerns me.
So what would you like to see happen as a result of this project in India?
I wish to raise awareness through the project. As you can understand that things can't change overnight, as this is a very deep-rooted thing, and this has been happening for years. So after the new government came to power in 2014, these kind of crimes started rising up more. So I wish to create awareness at first, and yes, that is what I look forward to do.
Because you're being critical of the government, has there been much of a backlash?
So when I started off with the project on social media, especially Instagram, the result was overwhelming, and I started getting praises from all over. But when the project went on Twitter, I started getting cannibalism threats in a way, where people told me I should be slaughtered and lynched and my meat should be served to XYZ personnel, which was somehow crazy.
So these photos, like you say, they're on Instagram, where you describe yourself as a feminist and an optimist. So despite these threats, are you optimistic, though, that there could be positive change in India just around the corner, that rape and molestation numbers will go down?
As long as I'm striking up a conversation and I'm letting people think about it. And I think it's a good sign in a way, because as long as people are thinking about it, I think things can change, and it could be betterment, like it could be in a way of betterment for India.
Now, changing the law is one thing, mentality is another. Like you say, this is a deep-rooted problem. What do you think needs to be done, particularly about deeply entrenched patriarchal attitudes?
So I think when it comes to in such a big country like India, even though laws are in place, I think implementation is the biggest problem. So I think there should be better ways of implementing things. And I think raising awareness, or like creating awareness, could lead up somewhere better for our country, as I think the upcoming generation, or maybe the current generation, can really think about it, and maybe it can lead somewhere positive for my country.
Now, as we've seen throughout the interview, you picked a wide variety of locations for these shoots. Do you have a favourite picture? If so, which one is it, and why?
Yes, like, there are a few of my favorite pictures, but one of the favorite picture of mine is the woman who's sitting on the boat, and so the river which I have photographed is known as the Holy River in India, and Holy River means the holy animal, and also means the woman. So it's somehow significant for me, and it's somehow one of my favorite pictures. And other than that, I also have a favorite picture where a woman is standing in front of the meat shop, and the cow, or the woman, as my project goes, looks slightly confused. And I think we are confused in that way in my country, where we don't think about women, and we go on protecting cows all the time, and we go to such an extent where we don't even think before killing people.
All right, well, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for your time, Shudratra Ghosh, joining us there from New Delhi.